Today, I'm going to be showing you guys some top 100 tips and tricks in Stumble, guys. Now, let's dive right into it. The first map I'm going to show you guys is a race map, and this is a map that I can always qual first place on. Now, the map I'm going to be showing you guys first is Crab's Landing. I'm going to show you how I play it. Boom, right here, consistent. I mean, I've played Crab's Landing with so many people, and I always win. I don't know why. I guess probably because just such a consistent route that I always take. But I'm telling you, if you start implementing these strats into your gameplay, you will qual first every single time. I mean, where even was the bot? Can you guys even see him? Okay, now let me break it down for you guys so that you guys can qual first every time. Now, I can't slow down. I'm going to instantly jump off because you'll always make this first rotation of crab claws. So you jump right here, instantly jump there, do a little twirl to stall, do a little twirl to stall, go right here, and then I instantly press volleyball. Now, if I get here and the tide, unfortunately, is at a bad rotation, here's what I'll do. So in the worst case scenario, I get right here, I would jump to this crab, and then I'll jump to this island. And now you can stand right here, but personally, there's no point to risk it. Because look, you can always just dive over here. Ready? I'll show you. No matter where the tide is, you can always just dive up here, and right here is a checkpoint. Now, once you're right here, the worst case scenario is the water's up like this. So the worst case scenario, the crab's up like this. You're going to wait for it to drop down, and that's your cue to jump on this crab. You dive off, you can ball right up this, and jump all the way over. You don't even need that middle crab. Now, I'm going to let you know a strategy if you don't have emotes. If you don't have emotes, what you do is you wait for the crab, the water starts dropping, jump, dive, jump, dive. Always be jumping and diving, and you should have a perfect rotation to get on that middle crab. Now, keep in mind the water cannot get to you if you're on this island. And another thing to note is if you jump on this crab too early, it'll start sinking and you won't be able to get on. So if I jumped right here, and I'm like, okay, I can make it, I can't. So make sure the water levels are high enough for you to jump over if you can't use ball. But if you have ball, you can completely skip that middle crab, and it's very consistent. Now, the next map I have for you guys is Humble Stumble. Yes, this is a very obviously easy map, but there are some tips and tricks I'm going to show you guys to make you qual first every time. I'm going to do this first without emotes to show you guys what I would do. I would always go to the middle platform, dive over to make it again, and then I'm chilling, I dive over, and you can either walk through here just like this, or just more of a fun fact, not really a pro strat, is you can actually go on the side here. So I could actually go like this, and then jump around like this. The only time I could see this being useful is maybe if there's 32 players and they're kicking and punching and Mr. Beast lightning, so you want to get away from the crowd, and so you go this way, but really it's not going to be faster. Now, once you're right here, I always dip off the edge right here. I mean, it's never worth to walk through right here because it's such a precise timing that you have to get here. I mean, look, I'm literally perfectly timed and I barely make it. So unless you really have the perfect timing, just walk off and save yourself the stress. Now, a strat I love to do when I get here is obviously you can just run past it, right? Just like that. But something most people don't know is you can use this to hit you forward. So what I usually do is I make it around here, and then I jump, and it pushes me forward. And because I'm holding forward, my character gets moved perfectly to get right here. And then from here, you just dive onto here, and come on, if you get hit by these, you're quite frankly just a noob. And that is how you qual without emotes. I'll go back to the start to show you guys what I would do in a full run. Off the rip, jump and dive, baby. And then jump and dive every time you can to give you that extra speed. Jump off this, dive off onto that, jump off this, dive off onto that. And I'll have to wait just a little bit because of the rotation. And I'm jumping, I'm diving. Who cares about that rotation? Oh no, is it going to hit me? Good. Hey, I like it. Jump, dive, jump, dive, jump, dive, and then look at that. That is the fastest way you will ever complete Humble Stumble. That is if you don't have emotes. Now, there is a quick way to complete this map, and that is if you have emotes. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete this really fast with emotes, and there's not much you'll change. The biggest thing you'll change is right here. You'll jump in the sky, ball, and then dive midair to skip that bumper. And then you have the perfect rotation for here. And then you can keep going. And then I have ball right here so I can just jump over. And then boom. It's really the exact same thing. It's just you ball 3 more times that you obviously can't when you don't have emotes. But I mean, look at that run. Was that not so quick? That just goes to show, yeah, ball is a little overpowered. Now, the next map I have for you guys is fun and relatively new. It's Mr. Beast's Dangerous Traps. Now, I'm going to show you what I do every single time, and I'll do it with no emotes first. So I jump, dive, I go in this middle one, jump dive to this one, jump dive to this one, jump dive to this one. I mean, it's pretty simple. And then I let myself fall so I can have the best boost here. Now, it doesn't really matter how fast you get here because there's a skip I'm going to be showing you guys. You're going to get right here. Doesn't matter if you get hit. And you're going to bounce off of this so you can get way up here. So no matter how quick you get there, it doesn't matter because you're going to have a few seconds to kill anyways. Because what you're going to do is you're always going to jump off of that basketball up here. And the way you do that is when there's a basketball, you press spacebar right when you touch it and you fly into the air. Ready? Boing! And also a fun fact is cookies you can actually dive into to break. Like that. But ready? Boom! If you press spacebar when you hit the ball, you'll fly into the air and skip all of this teeter-tottering up. And the next when you're here, I jump in the laser, jump over here, jump in the laser, jump over here, and then right when I'm through here, you don't need to dive, you can just jump through. And then if you're really swag, you jump here, perfectly timed, jump here, perfect jump up there, bang right here, and then boom. And then you jump over here, jump on this laser, and then you actually don't have to press the button down. If you go on the left or the right side just barely like this, you can qual without having to press that big red button down. The only thing that I might change about that is I don't like that very precise spring jump when you're over all the lasers, so sometimes I just jump straight down. And I'll show you guys what I mean whenever I get into the game. Okay, now I will be showing you guys how I do this with emotes. So I dive, obviously, jump dive again, and then I use my ball right here so I can jump all the way here and get to this one. Then I drop down, jump up here, and like I said, all of this speed is really futile because we're going to be waiting right here anyways. So I'm going to wait. If I want to have fun, I'll break the cookie. And then when the ball comes, bang, jump right up here. And then I ball, and then I'll get over here and I can ball and I can dive all the way over all of those lasers. It is a little bit of a precise jump, but it does save time. And then the best thing you can do is you get here, jump here, and this is what I was talking about. I don't really like to jump on this platform. It's quite a specific jump. So instead, I'll just ball and then jump and then boom, I'm chilling. Then I go right up here. I ball just to give me that extra speed. And then I'll show you guys it works on the left side as well. You don't have to push that button down. Save you a few seconds. Okay, now before I let you guys go, I do want to show you guys a piece of advice with volleyball. Now, whenever I see people using volleyball, it sometimes makes me cringe because a lot of people would just keep jumping, but let me show you the most efficient way. So I'm going to stand right here, right before the pink, and I'm going to show you, okay? Ball, and I instantly hold W. Let's see how far that gets me. About right here, a little bit over that crack. Ball, press W, and then right before it ends, I'm going to dive. And look how much further I am. And then there's another way to use ball, where you ball, you jump and dive instantly. You go, and then you jump and dive again out of the ball. This actually moves me really, really far. But at the same time, I do want to warn you guys, because that's an ideal situation where you're running on completely flat and level ground. Whenever there's twists and turns, like on jungle roll, sometimes the best option is by far the second one, where you ball, you hold forward, you move, and then you jump right before it ends. If you ever see me play on jungle roll, I always ball, I move around, and then I dive right before my ball ends, and then I keep it going, ball, get the good mobility, dive right before my ball ends, and that's the way that I like to use ball. I hope that all makes sense to you, and I hope you can implement that in your gameplay and really see a change. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you learned anything new, and let me know what you want to see next in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later! Maybe I can do that better. Ready? Later! Later!